Mm. Right, my friends, it appears we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Let's make sure. My friends. Oh, there we go. Oh, a bit of a delay there, actually, on my end. And let me just check my settings here. So I'm gonna pump that down there. So yeah, basically I watch the chat via my phone, and you know what I mean. So I have to I have to adjust the quality to make sure I have enough bandwidth and that type of thing, for streaming purposes. Right, so I need to share the link out and stuff like that, just so people are aware that I'm going live and that type of thing. So let me just do that quickly, and we'll pass the link around to people on the Dixord or Discord, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so my friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's safe and well. My friends, we have some interesting new mods that we are going to take a look at, as I do, So, um, basically, another version of the the Giants John Deere 710 came out on the quote unquote dodgy websites. So this is kind of the fourth version of the mod that has appeared so far. Now, I do want to mention that there are other mods available, but they're private. And what I mean by that is there are certain mod groups and modders who have, Facebooks and Patreon, and, they keep stuff, kind of semi-private or private and that type of thing. So there are other versions of the John Deere 710 floating about there, out in the wilds, as it were. But in terms of the, what's, we'll say, publicly available, this would be the fourth version, right? So the first version, basically the guy just kind of added a roll bar, to the mod. It was a very minor edit, it wasn't that substantial. Second one was obviously the My Game Steam version of the John Deere. I'm sure you guys have seen me showing that off. The third version was the FBM modding version. I showed that off. Now we have the fourth version, and yeah, we're going to take a look at that one now. I've already taken a look at it, in the game and in Giants editor. He did a very, very nice job, and it's not just a simple edit. He has actually done some genuine. Um, so basically, this is the base game Giants mod, okay, and not it hasn't been altered or anything. I just re-downloaded it again just to give kind of a baseline comparison so people can see the difference, right? So this is the John Deere 710 by Haubi, Haubi. Haubi is his name, right? So he's called it the 710S. I don't know what that means, the S designation. So we'll go through it as we always do with these mods. As I said, he has done some genuine work. What I mean by that is Blender work. It's not just a simple edit. He has actually, done some. It's a fairly substantial modification to we'll say the base game Giants version. So look, we'll just go through the configurations first. So he's added a brand new front weight, right? Right. So you can see it there, the object change, right? So this is an old style weight, if that, you know what I mean. It's not a modern weight. So we have a 70 kilogram. So that's kind of one of the plates. Then you have a larger kind of one, which is 140, 210, 280, and 350, right? So the 350 then would be like four plates, and then the original. So it's 5 plates altogether, right? Mirror and roll bar, right? So we have mirror, right? Roll bar, and then both, right? So one of the things I want to kind of point out is he has made color differences to the base game Giants mod as well, but I'll go over that once we kind of get into the, into looking at it. So we're just looking at the shop options here. So we have a mirror, roll bar, and then that, right? So what I find interesting is that he didn't add a left and right mirror. Now I know in the real world you will see tractors with a an individual mirror instead of both and that type of thing. But I just found it interesting that he didn't put it on both sides. You know what I mean? Left and right mirrors or both mirrors. I found that interesting. But that's a choice. A modern choice. Sir Tony, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome to the channel. Fenders. So by default, he has kind of the default Giants fender, and then we have no. So that's an object change there. That's an invisibility thing that you can do in Giants editor. You can turn the visibility of individual parts on and off. So I find that interesting. So we're just going to leave it off, right? Just so we can see the difference. Exhaust top. So he has kind of mirrored. I'm not necessarily suggesting he's copied it. But he has mirrored an idea that my Game Steam and I had for our, my Game Steam's version of the John Deere 710, in that we have an object change for the exhausts, right? So we have the up and down basically, right? Exhaust, top, yes and no. So that would be your standard Giants version and then the top version. Again, he's changed the colors here. Look, so these are kind of an old kind of matte black color, I guess you would call it, right? And the design of the exhaust here is different from the My Game Steam version, just to be aware of that. Now, what I find interesting as well here, so I looked in Giants Editor. You see the top portion, the hood / bonnet. So I can't definitively say. I don't want to say too much here, but basically, he's taken the top off, much in the same way that My Game Steam removed it in Blender. No, I'm not necessarily saying that he, copied and pasted, what My Game Steam did. He probably did it himself. But what I find interesting is that once you get into the game, the way we had a simple IC function where you could, there was an animation, the hood would lift up and it would disappear. But that isn't present in this mod. There's no simple IC functionality and the hood stays in place no matter what. So I just would have thought that, maybe, why did he choose to do it like that, But yeah, he has that object change there. So we're going to go with that one because that's different. The engine setup as well. So he's once again, ideas are not copyrighted, but an idea that My Game Steam had is, we had a horsepower change from 50 to 62 horsepower. He's got a 60 horsepower variant here. And I had a look at the XMLs in the, so his torque scale is much beefier than what My Game Steam did. So it's not the same. He has created his own, 60 horsepower kind of pumped up, torque scale. So, but ideas are not copyrighted. So just to be aware of that. Wheel setup, he hasn't changed the wheels whatsoever. Just these are the base Giants version here. As you know, My Game Steam has multiple wheel versions, and we've actually, when the new version comes out, there are dozens more versions that he's created. Many more. We've done the maximum amount of so you're allowed 64 wheel types, wheel configurations, and we're very close to that as it stands. So we're gonna have a shit ton of wheel options in the 1.1. So yeah, so that's that one there. Look, I'll just leave it like that. So he has some color options as well, right? So you have standard, kind of the old, kind of worn out John Deere green color. Then you have these old Lands colors here. Look, you have new and kind of the old. So he's got this Fent Petrol, which is a nice color as well. I'll show you the grid there on the front eventually. So that's another one. Then he's got this horse red. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that color. It's kind of a pinky kind of color. I don't know. It's not really red, is it? It's more kind of a dark pink color. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that, just so kind of, you know, people can see it. Fender color. Now I'll need to enable it again. Right. So you can actually change the fenders here. Look. Just to show you. Look. Pink. Right. So you can do that. Okay. I'm going to turn that off again because I want to see without it. Grid color. So yeah, he's chosen to make the grid here on the front individually colorable. Once again, I'll show you that. Look, purple. Right. Okay. So you can do that. So he's got some. You know, he's got old black. He's got that horse red. So some of these are kind of the default Giants colors, and then some of them are, you know, custom colors. But for the purposes of the stream, I think I'll just go with, I don't know, let's go with purple, just so you can see the difference. Exhaust color. So once again, you can change the colors here at the top. Look, old black. So standard, old black, galvanized, white. So let's just leave it like that, just so you can kind of see it. Rim colors once again. Right, so you can see that. So yeah. So again, once again, you've got some. He has some kind of custom colors, and then we have default Giants colors. Right. So that's that. And then the license plate. I don't know if I should put that on or not. Nope. Right, so we'll just take a look around, and I'll kind of show you the differences, right? So you know, he has done work to the mod, you know, to be fair to him. I guess the most obvious things, if you kind of jump in the cab, so he's changed the color of the seats, right? See, the seats are kind of a black. There's that one. So this is the default Giants version, which is yellow, John Deere yellow. So you can see the changes there. Okay. One of the other things that I kind of found interesting, I want you to take a look at the bottom part. You see where the I don't know what you call it, where the levers are, you know, for changing the gears, right? So you can see there are bolts there that are metallic color, right? But if you look on this one, they're all green, right? So I like that. I think that is very nice. I'm going to ask my games team actually how he was able to do that. You know, I would be interested to find out how he was able to accomplish that. Now, I noticed something else here as well, and just, you know, watching them side by side, is that so this is the default Giants. Watch the key in the ignition, okay? So the key in the ignition is black in this one, and then it's kind of standard, kind of a, I don't know, metallic or grey color in the other. So he has made differences. If you also notice as well, let me show you this. So there are certain parts here on the mod that are black. So there's a little piece here that's black. There are little studs down here that are black. Right. If I go to the back here, so you can see that it'll change the chain there. See that? So that's black. That's black. He has pieces here as well. Look, that are metallic. Right. So see the little PTOs? They're metallic. Look at the pieces up here. They're metallic. If I go over here, see there, they're green. So I like that. I think that kind of, that little splash of metallic color adds to the mod a lot, you know. I want to find out how he was able to do that. He's also added a brand new piece here as well. I want to show you, watch this, right? So there's a piece here, right? So he's added 4 new, so he's added a piece in Blender here, right? He's added hydraulic hose connections. So see them here, there's 4 of them, and it's missing here, look. So he's added a brand new piece in Blender. So I thought that was interesting. If you look up here on the back of the seat, watch this piece up here, look, it's green. If you look over here, it's black, you know. So all these kind of these little changes are You know, they're interesting. Look at the rear fender here. Look, it is black. Here is green. Right. So once again, these are all little changes. So he's also done. He's also created his own battery decal. Zoom in on this. So this is a Bosch. See that? BOSCH. So that's the battery decal. Where on the default Giants version, obviously, you have the lizard. So this is the way it kind of Giants did it, the lizard one, which I don't like that at all. He's also made some changes here. If you look at these, see these two pieces up here? So this is some black text and they're kind of a grey color. If you look on this one, it's white. See that? If you also look over here on the battery, see these grey pieces here? Look, two grey pieces. They're red on this one, right? So, you know, he has made some changes to the mod. Some very nice changes. Now, I do know that I looked at the decals and stuff like that. He's changed the color of the decals. So, but I want to find out, you know, how he was able to do what he did, as it were. Because some of these things I like, and some of them are, you know, are just kind of, you know, okay, you know. So, and he's also changed some things up here at the top as well. So watch this part up here. Look, it's grey. It kind of matches the grey color there, but if you look over here on this one, it's red and grey. So, you know, he has changed things up. Actually, these are two colors, look. So it's black and grey, and this is red and red. So these are kind of the, you know, the kind of things that I look for and, you know, look around at this mod and stuff. Just take a look at the log. So I've already checked this already, but I want to kind of do it again, as it were. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, the log is clean. There's no errors in the mod or anything, which is fine. The guy appears to know what he's doing, so that's good news. I always want to make sure that your modders are relatively savvy. Exhaust particle system. So yeah, I have the exhaust extension. So he must have the exhaust. So I'll have to look at the XML, but considering that it enabled. Yeah, so yeah, he has exhaust extension enabled on the mod as well, because otherwise it wouldn't click in. So yeah, it's the horsepower on this thing is a little bit beefier, a little bit more powerful, you know, the 60 horsepower version. There are no options, right? There are no IC functions, as I said. Look, no simple IC on this. As I said, you know, he did separate the hood here, or the bonnet, whatever you want to call it. So I would have just assumed that it would be an animation, or he would come off, or whatever. But that's his decision. You know, everybody has their own different ideas. You know, modders, you know, they do their own thing. You know, and that's what I find very, very interesting about mods like these, is that you can look at the mods and see what they've done differently and what ideas they've had as well, you know, how they've done things differently. So obviously, you know, he would have looked at the FBM modding version of the 710. He would have looked at the My Game Scene version of the 710. And then he would have said, okay, so what can I do different? You know what I mean? That type of thing. And that's what I like about these kind of mods, you know what I mean? That everybody kind of, you know, you will get some overlap. You know, ideas are not copyrighted, you know. But it's how you implement the ideas that is different. So that's kind of the differentiating factor for me. You know, you can have the same idea, but it's how you implement it and what work you put into it. You know, do you do work in Giants Editor? Do you go into Blender and do work? or are you just copy and pasting other people's stuff? You know what I mean? Which, you know, for example, you know, my game Steam and we made it a conscious decision not to copy other people's stuff. And what I mean by that is anything that we are doing in version 1.1, he's in Blender. He's creating it from scratch. You know what I mean? We're not copying and pasting other people's stuff and, you know, and sticking it into 1.1, you know. We're looking at other people's ideas, but we're doing it in our own kind of way, our own implementation, and you know, and with, you know, legitimate work and stuff that we can prove that we've done. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like this mod. I think he's done a good job with this. He's, you know, put some very nice small quality of life additions into this thing that, you know, add to the kind of, you know, the mod. You know, I think he's done a good job. You know, I'm not going to criticize you know, his work or anything. You know. But let me just give you an idea of kind of the hoses hookup, right? So this thing has multiple hoses obviously, like no bag. You can see all the hoses on this thing. So, as I said, he has 4 new dynamic hose connectors. There you go, look. Now, obviously, this is way too big for this little tractor, but, you know, I just wanted to kind of show you, look. So, for example, so over here, you have your electrical connector, right? So that's kind of the giant standard. And he's added in these 4 hydraulic connectors, right? Okay, if I disconnect that. Now, this is the default Giants version. So we just watch this. So you can see the difference. So it's just the electrical connection, and there's no hydraulics. So that's the difference. And yeah, I think he's done a good job. Now, how realistic that is, I don't know. I mean, you know, this was made in the, you know, from 1965 to 1968. Whether this was a thing that farmers could do in the real world, or whatever that was an option, I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, he's created it anyways. It is what it is. I think what I would have liked is that for it to be a shop option instead of, you know, on there by default. You know, for the kind of the more realistic players, you know, people who didn't, you know, who didn't think that was a real thing in you know, these old tractors. But give people the choice, as it were, you know. So yeah, the torque scale in this thing is juiced up as well. So, so one of the things that we're going to be doing as well, I don't know if you can see on the dashboard here, right? You can see there's a red light and there's a blue light, and it's here, right? So as you can see, these lights are on by default, no matter, you know, they're on all the time basically. Look, okay, so there's 3 of them there, right? So my game Steam, we're working on that at the moment. So basically, we're going to have functional dashboard lights, right? So when you turn on the engine, that red light is going to come on and go off. For the hazard lights, one of the bulbs is going to come off, and then for one of the blue light, then it'll be another function. We haven't decided yet what exactly we're going to do, you know, in terms of assigning each of the 3 bulbs, you know, their own individual kind of function. But they will be functional. Right now they're just static. You know what I mean? They have no actual function, but they will be, at least in our version. So yeah, that's kind of a that's kind of the new version of the John Deere 710. It's out on the quote-unquote dodgy websites. I won't give you the links because I'm sure people are aware of you know, what those websites are. You know, and I don't want the link to a website that could potentially give you a pop-up or a virus or anything like that. You need to be very careful when you visit those quote-unquote dodgy websites because they have a lot of spam and pop-ups and all sorts of nonsense. So yeah, very, very nice mod. He's done a good job with that. You know, I can't fault him too much. And he's got this kind of old style kind of weight design there as well. Look. And yeah, I think he's done a good job with that. So one of the things I wanted to show you, I contacted a modder. Tony will probably know who I'm talking about here. There's a modder by the name of Mac Knight, MC, Mac Knight. Basically, I asked him, would it be possible to have his John Deere front loader pack? And yeah, he sent it to me very kindly. And we're just going to take a quick look at it. I've already tested it. No errors in the log, and the zip file and everything is good quality stuff, But we're just going to kind of take a look at it. So obviously we're going to need a front loader attacher for that. Look up the Hauer. Just take a look around at the his bucket pack. So I spoke to him on Discord, and he says the bale spike is his. And what I mean by that is, he said that he built it from scratch in Blender, which is cool. And then the other two mods are kind of 50-50. I don't know quite what that means, but so we'll start off with the bale spike. The John Deere bale spike, 250 kilograms. So you have he's got some very nice decal work in this as well, and he's actually got a VIN plate on it as well. So very, very nice decaling. It's good quality. So you get configuration of standard, which is the 2 spikes, and then you have a design one, which is 3 spikes. So standard and design one. Right, so like that. Main color black. Kind of get the idea there. Design color. So we change the spikes. So we'll just go with that. Should be self-explanatory, really. The pallet fork then is 250 kilograms. No options on this, no color options. Then we have the bucket, which is the universal bucket, which is 1,000 liters. Once again, we have some nice decals. John Deere logo. We have logos up here. Logos on the side. So just take a look at the bucket. So I don't know. I don't believe these are base game mods. I don't think so. I think he's done his own thing. I could be wrong. I'll just get that just to see. I don't know if this is a base game mod or not. Let's take a look at that there. Kind of look the same to me. Look at the design of it. So that looks like the base game Albot bucket to me. That's what that looks like. Yeah, it is. Look at the sides here. See these pieces here. Look here. And they're over here as well. Look, see. So yeah, it's basically excuse me. This is the Albot base game bucket, but he's made it into John Deere and he's put the decals on it. And he's absolutely fully legally entitled to do that. You can take a base game mod and you can modify it, and you won't have any bullshit about copyright or stealing or anything like that. You are absolutely allowed by Giant's terms of service to do that, you know. So I don't have a single problem with that. But it's not an original creation. It's not an original i3D. Yes, he has obviously changed the material color to John Deere green. Yes, he has added some very nice logos to it, as you can see. He's done a good job with it. But it's not a 100% original work. But then again, he never claimed, when I asked him about it, he never said it was. So just to be aware of that. I'm going to guess as well that this is going to be the base game bale fork as well. We can take a look at that one. Mr. Mouse, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, sir. Just taking a look at a few mods here, Mr. Mouse. My guess would be that this is going to be the base game Albert, modified. Well, we'll take a look at them side by side, anyways. Yeah, it's the base game Albert. Yeah. So once again, look, he's added some John Deere decals and logos. Look, he's added a VIN plate. He's added that there. He's added the John Deere logo at the front. So yeah, it's the base game Albert, but he's modified it. Once again, I don't have a problem with that. He's absolutely entitled to do that. And he never claimed otherwise that it was, an original creation. So kudos to him for that. Oh, little War Thunder, very nice. Are you playing with Farmer Min? Now, what he said was that the bale spike was 100% his creation. So we'll look at that. Once again, you have decals, John Deere brand decals here. There should be some stuff on the back as well, perhaps. There are logos on the back of it as well. Oh, he had to go AFK. Okay, give him my best. Yeah, you got some. Yeah, look, it's the Albert. No, sorry. What am I saying? Let me just see if there's anything here. What the hell is this stuff? What the hell is this crap? Where did they come from? Oh, a second. What am I looking for? That's not it. So in terms of the base game mods, I don't see this bale spike. Tony, have you seen anything like this before? Have you seen this mod before? Maybe on the mod hub? So I don't know. I'll have to have a look around for that one. But yeah, well, he told me that he created this from scratch. So that's what he said. But once again, nice mod, no errors or anything like that. Similar, but not exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's go into the mod hub here, just as a matter of interest. Just as a matter of interest. Front loader tools. Okay, hold on a second. Levelers. Weights. Give me a second now. It's been a while since I've been in the bloody mod hub. Arc wagons. So if you guys see front loader tools, please point it out because I'm a little bit blind. It's not levelers. I don't see it there. Weight, silent compaction. Would it be in miscellaneous, I wonder? Where is front loader tools in the mod hub? Stone pickers, spades, rollers, windrowers, tethers, levelers, winter equipment. It's not that. It's not under weights. Dollies, solid compaction, decorations. Where would that be, Tony? Do you know where front loader attachers would be under in the mod hub? What section would they be under? Greenhouses, pallets. No, I don't know. Front loader tools. I'm an idiot. Where is front loader tools? Okay, so there's front loaders, but where's front loader tools? Hold on a second. Do I have show all mods? Show all mods. That's probably what it was, you know that. Oh, it is here. Oh, it is. Is it here? Yeah, we're on the right direction now. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so let's see if there's anything similar to this. See, I would have thought this would be under, as you said, front loader tools. Why is it under front loaders? Why wouldn't it have its own separate section? That kind of looks like it. It's not that. Yeah, I don't see anything. I wonder if that. Oh, is there something here? An Fent cargo pack? No, that's. Is that it? No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't think it is. Yeah, so it does appear to be an original design. No, I'll have to take a look further. Just to see if it's any, you know, if it was from FS19 or something like that, you know. See if it was an FS19 mod. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's different. So yeah, look, as I said, it appears to be an original kind of creation, so that's fine. So where is it again? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this one here. I know. I'll have to look and see if that. I have to look at FS19 mods and see if there's anything similar to this. So that's that, as they say. Right. So let's get rid of some stuff here. So yeah, that's the front loader pack by Mac Knight. The John Deere front loader pack. So you get 3 mods there. Very nice. I don't have any major issues with that one at all. So I want to take a look at this one. So basically, now the modder who put this out says he claims he got permission from Agritechnica Nordeifel. So this was a mod in Farming Simulator 19, and it's obviously a slurry thingy for the the slurry tankers. Now Agritechnica Nordeifel, he had his own website back in 19, and he had mods there that were kind of exclusive mods. They weren't on the FS19 mod hub, and I believe one of these mods was on that website. So I think that's where this came from. So this is obviously for Swingmax 24. It's 24 meters, 1.8 ton, which seems a little light, 10 mph, and you will obviously put that on the back of a slurry thingy. If I can find a bloody thing. Do I have anything? What am I looking for here? Jeez, there's a lot of stuff here. Look. Maybe it's this. No, I don't know what this attaches to. So it's probably going to be like, I don't know, one of these things is going to attach to it and maybe the other one doesn't. So we'll just get a few of these just to see will they hook up, Is that a tanker or is that a spreader? I don't know. What about this one as well? Get a few of these. Yeah, we've quite a few of this stuff. I didn't realize we had this much slurry stuff in the base game. Look at all this shit. Look, we have a lot more than I remember. Just test out and see what hooks up and what doesn't. Yeah, I've got the air hose connect. Oh Jesus Christ, that. Okay, that tractor is struggling even to pull it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to need something bigger for that. Where's that class thingy with the tracks? This thing. That's what I'm looking for. Should have a few horses in it. Okay. Oh, it does. There we go. Okay, so that's good, I guess. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Let's take a look at the kind of the whole. Ooh, those hoses aren't the best. Oh wow! Yeah, some of those hoses are a bit dodgy. Look at that. Look at it from that angle there. Look, they don't look like. They're like flat hoses. They're not circular, round with it. I don't know what you call it. Some of them are and some of them aren't. So this is the Vogel slang, right? So that's what it is. And it's there should be no errors in the log as far as I'm aware. you look at that, my friends? Look at that. The bale fork has no AI agent attachment. Okay. I should make Mac Knight aware of that. It's easy to fix. It's not a problem, you know, you can just put it in there. But yeah, it doesn't have the AI agent attachment. So that's a warning from that. So that was the bale spike. That's the T-Force, the Novag. So that's too big. That's for the i3D size. This mod here doesn't have any errors. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, this thing here, look, it's not bad. You know. As I said, I believe Agritech get Nordeiffel. This came from his own personal website in FS19. I can't find it though. I have searched for it, but I can't find it. So whether he took it down, I don't know. The lights work. Does it have lights on it as well, I wonder? So it does appear we have animation sounds, or you know, an FS22 sound scheme for these animations. Yeah, he does. Animation is smooth, it doesn't catch or anything. .24 meter. I wonder, is it precision farming enabled? That is interesting. I wonder what. Hold on a second. What was it? Is there something else there? Oh, hold the phone. Oh, that's the bloody slurry tanker. Oh, I thought that was something different. Oh, okay. That's just a slurry tanker. No, no. Buttons, Richard. Buttons. God dang it. Oh, it was pre-patch? Okay. Yeah, you're probably right, Tony. Yeah, the only added AI agent attachment in 1.4. So that's probably why that error. But it's easy to fix. I might actually send him the little script line to put in or something. So yeah, we got this here. Various hoses. That's pretty good. You know, we do have this stuff in the base game, you know, but if you want something different, you know, it is a different design and model, you know. I don't do much slurring at all, but you know, with the upcoming Pimps and Hose, or sorry, Pumps and Hoses DLC, you know, gonna try and do a bit more slurry work, I think. So yeah, we've got some stuff, you know, we've got this one, and we have other things though. That's 6.8 meter, that's 15, that's 15, 18. That one is 21, that one is 6.2. The Bomic is, ooh, that's 30. That one is 30, the Bomic, which we got in a content update, I think. This is 7 meters. This is, oh Jesus, this is 36. Holy buckets! That's a big boy. That's 36. That's going to use up a lot of freaking slurry. And then we have this one, the swing box. Yeah, the shop position isn't the best. See the way that happens, look, when I load in? That should be out further. So I think he should change the shop position of this thing. You know, it should kind of be a little bit more like that, maybe. But once again, you can kind of adjust that as well. Yeah, you can. I think you can add the license plate to this. Yeah. No, I'm not going to demonstrate this in terms of, you know, applying slurry or anything. I just kind of wanted to show off the mod, you know, something different, you know. No, no, no. God damn it. Oh, I have to fold it first, is it? No. Right, now we can detach it. There we go. Right. So I just want to try the other tankers and see what works and what doesn't. My guess would be everything will work with this thing. We'll just try it out first. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot more slurry stuff with the Pimps and Hose Pimps and Hoses DLC. I've already pre-ordered my copy. Kind of broke my heart when I had to hand over 18 bloody euros for it, though. I don't think it's worth 18 euros, but whatever. I don't know, Tony, if you're going to be able to get a code from Giants. My guess would be no, because it's a third-party DLC. So you may have to splash the cash. But look, you know, we'll wait closer to the release, Tony. And if I can, you know, I make no promises, but if I can, you know, I'll try and sort you out myself. But, I don't want to make any you know, promises I can't keep or anything. Yeah, look, that one's fine. Alright, sir. Thank you very much. Cheers. We'll see you later, sir. That one's fine as well. Yeah, all these should work. I don't see why they wouldn't. Ooh. Easy does it. There we go. Yeah, that shit hooks up as well. And the hose goes on the back, look. Ah, I just noticed that. Look, the hose actually attaches. Ah, interesting. So the hose connects to it as well. Jeez, these slurry tankers are absolute beasts in terms of weight. Holy crap. You need a serious amount of horsepower for these things. Yeah, that one works. So everything works with that basically. All the base game stuff works with it. And the hose goes on the back, look. So when you take... There you go. So that's that. I am happy enough with that. Don't have any issues with that one. So yeah, if you want to, so this thing is on the quote-unquote dodgy websites. If you want to check it out, Not bad. The Vogelslang Swing Max 24. Okay, works fine. So there's another mod that came out on the old dodgy websites. Take a look at this. So this is a kind of an old classic kind of a loading wagon. Krone Turbo 2500. 12,000. You know, it is older. 20 horsepower, 25 meters squared, which is 25,000 liters. 886 kilogram kind of base weight without obviously the product inside it. 9 mph. And it does your usual forage wagon stuff. As I said, it is an older design. So he's added some wheel options: chrome, Trelleborg, Mitas, Continental, Redstein. So chrome. So in the Trelleborg we get different wheel options. It's kind of a fat boy and that's a skinny boy. So you have a few different tire types there. Mitas, we get no options. Continentals, we get some options. Very minor difference between those two bloody tires. Jesus, so even though there was a point, they're so minuscule in their differences. I don't know if it was even worth it. And then we have the Krone. So we're just going to leave the Krone one there. And then we have the... so you can... now this is in German. So I don't know what it means. But it's basically an extension for the top. It says silage AUFBAU. Silage Aufbau. I don't know what that means in German or in English. But yeah, it looks like it's some kind of an extension piece here at the top. There doesn't appear to be any silage additive. You know, the new silage additive stuff. That doesn't appear to be here. Just going to go with that one. Main color. So you can go with that one. I wonder what it would look like on the John Deere here. Probably look ridiculous. I mean, it's not completely outrageous. I mean, the size isn't that. You know, it's not ridiculously oversized. You know what I mean? It's not bad. Like. So yeah, she raises up. Look, and then the support wheel, or the move support as they call it, is up and down. So this has the connection hoses as well here. Look, it uses 4 points and the electric. You can put the... So you got a nice animation there. Oh, very nice. So the animation moves, look. You can lower the pickup here in the front. So there's a sound associated with that. Farmer Min, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome to the stream. Lower pickup. So yeah, it has animation sounds with the pickup thing. What else do we have? Turn on loading wagon. So it should be animated here. Yeah, there's some animation going on there. Check the lights at the back, make sure everything's working. So that all appears to be there. let us cut some grass. Because obviously we want to pick up some stuff. No, 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 no. Hope you're doing well, sir, Farmerman. I hear you're shooting down a Nazi planes. Well done, sir. No, I'm pressing buttons. Swath. Yeah, that's what we want. Not doing too bad now, sir. Not doing too bad. Just looking at a few mods. I do wish we could get our, you know, the Chrome Big M500 from FS19. I do wish we could get that into 22, but we're not going to do it unless, so see the skirting. See the skirting here on the moors, right? So these are dynamic, you know, they're cloth material, right? So they, you know, when you're driving, you know, when it's folded up, you know, they'll move around and that type of thing. It's cloth. So unless I can get that into the Chrome Big M500 for the 22 version, I'm not really interested in getting it, you know, converted to 22. But that was going to take a bit of work by my games team to get that implemented, because he would have to rebuild the moors in Blender. And that's a lot of work. Yeah, I don't really want to get, you know, bring it to 22 without with some serious upgrades. Right, that should be enough. Right, we'll lift the pickup here. So yeah, there's another modified version of the John Deere 710 out today. Farmerman, want to check it out? Should be on the usual mod websites. Just came out today, so I've already looked at it. And we're looking at this kind of classic loading wagon here, the Chrome. See what she feels like. See how the little lands here can pull it? It seems to be fine, look. In fact, you know what? Let me just check the horsepower rating on this thing. Yeah, jeez, it's only 20 horsepower. Yeah, yeah, it'll be absolutely fine. See the chains here, look. So the chains are animated. See that? See the animated chains. See the stuff here as well. Look. So yeah, we just you know, these are some of the kind of the color options on the 710. Look. So he's done the grille here. He's added a kind of an old school front weight. You do the rims. Obviously, you have the upper exhaust thingy as well. Look, he's done a good job with the mod, I think. And I like this loading wagon as well. It's a classic loading wagon, you know. I've been looking for more kind of old school equipment, you know. I know you kind of get bored with the new stuff, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, I was into my modern equipment and my JCBs and that type of thing, but I've just found myself in 22 especially, just liking the old classic stuff, you know. That kind of, you know, that old timer farming. So there's a nice animation sound there as well with the. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, so everything works in this shit, you know. I assume the wheel chokes will. I wonder why the wheel. So these are the wheel chokes up here. Look, see these things? But they don't come off for some reason. I wonder why that is. Hold on a second. Do I have to fold? No, they're still there. That's interesting. So when it's in kind of this parked mode, you know, the wheel chokes should be on one of the, you know, the rear wheels here. You know, that's not happening. I wonder why that is. But other than that, this is, you know, it's a good quality mod. You know, there's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. I don't know where this came from. I would imagine this is from FS19. I haven't checked or anything, but it probably is from FS19. Yeah, very nice. Not bad at all. I don't think there's any errors in the log in this one either. Yeah, no, it's just clean. That's kind of that one. So if you want an old school kind of classic loading wagon, check this out as well. The Chrome Turbo 2500 from your usual dodgy websites. You know, it's not on the mod hub. Whether it will be, I don't know. It's got all of the sound schemes and everything for FS22, so everything's been updated. Everything appears to work. And do I have anything else? So I've got a couple of mods here that actually are on the official mod hub. Right? So that oh, that was interesting. Look, watch the seat when I load in. No, go back. Oh, you can actually see the seat suspension go down. Watch it again. I don't know if you can see that, but the seat is actually kind of moving in. So can I get a better shot of that? No. So yeah, the Lizard T25, 30 horsepower, 53 liters, 14 mph, 2.5 tons. Check out various wheel brands. Lizard high, Lizard low. Don't know what that means. Oh, you can okay. Oh shit. There you go. Yeah, the yeah, you can raise it off the ground. Why you want to do that, I don't know. Maybe for larger wheels. Lizard low, you get standard, wide tracks. So just two options. Okay. Then you raise it up and you get wide tracks. So, all right. I would have assumed you would have larger wheels at the back there, but whatever. So we get a 40 kilogram front weight, 80, 120, and then no. So that's 120. Wheel weights, 90 rear, 132, 148. So yeah, wheel weights. 148 is the maximum. Front fenders, we have metal, so plastic, metal, and then none. What do we go for? Let's just go with the metal, I guess. Back window. What? Wait, what? Oh, interesting. So you can, that's a solid piece. That's kind of nothing in it, and that has a window. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, that is interesting. So that's a window. That's nothing, and then a full panel. Interesting. Backwork lights. Put the backwork lights here, on and off, obviously. A lot of options in this thing. Jesus, mud flaps. Ah, so you can put mud flaps in this thing. Ooh, okay. Those are long boys right there. Look at that. That is nice. I like the design of these things. Look at that. Yeah, very nice design in those. Cover. Oh, so you can. So that's for the battery compartment. Ah, so is it a single battery or two batteries? It's two batteries, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. Attachers type 2, type 3. So you have different attacher types here. That's interesting as well. Type 1, type 2, 3, and 4. Interesting. Don't often see attacher types like this. Are they just reversed or what? I don't know. Type 4. Jesus. How many options is this thing? Bloody hell. Cabin. Oh, here we go. Oh shit, now we're talking. Oh, look at this. Cabin. No. Mirrors type 1. Type 2. Holy shit. Okay, this guy is holy buckets. He's got a lot of stuff in this thing. Look at this. Go with type 2. Hood and front lights. Ooh, here we go. Oh, so you can change, you can take out the grill. Okay. No dummy grill. Lights type 2. Oh, so oh, look at that. So you can see the exposed wires, look. That's interesting. Oh, no hood, okay. Holy shit. So he's built the engine as well, look. How? I'm just going to go up with that. I want to see the engine. T25, which is 30. Then we have an automatic transmission. We have a manual and automatic. Although it says automat. Okay. Engine color. So we change the body there. All various types of colors here. That's kind of the old color there. The front fender hood color. So you can change that. So that's another color there, okay. The grill dummy color. No, I don't have the grill, so obviously it's not going to show because it's invisible at the moment. Just go back up and we'll show you the grill. So you can kind of see it there, look. So yeah, you can change that there, look. Right. So I just want to go back to that one. Rim color. Change the rim colors as well. So this is a mod. Shit, there's an absolute shit ton of options on this thing. Holy Toledo. And he's modeled all of the engine, you know. He's put all that shit together. I'm going to assume that the belts in this thing work as well. They do, look. The belts work, and the this engine sound as well. Oh, oh, oh. It's bad driving. Bad driving. Yeah, so the belt is now the fan doesn't spin. I wonder why the fan doesn't spin. I can see the belt spinning. Why doesn't the fan spin? So you can see the fan inside, look. But the belt is rotating, but the fan isn't. I don't know why that is. Yeah, he's obviously he's built this from scratch, obviously. You can actually see the VIN plate is there, look. Vehicle identification number. See it there. Batteries. Yeah, he's built all that from scratch. The interior, obviously. Nice beeper. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's something going on with the mirrors. Watch the mirror on the right here. Look, see that? Is that on the outside as well? Look at that. Look. So there's a problem with the mirror there. Look. Oh, okay. Yeah, the left mirror is fine. There's no issue with that one. That one over there is broken. See the various animations on this thing. Key turns. Dashboard indicators are operating. There's lights as well. Seat suspension. Very nice. Seat has suspension. I don't believe this has any simple IC. I wouldn't imagine it has. It doesn't. No simple IC functionality. You even have the wires up there. You can see the wires for the front wiper. Very nice. A couple of wires kind of sticking out there. That's appropriate, you know. It's an old school tractor. When this was probably in the 60s, 70s, early 70s maybe. Yeah, the brake force isn't the best, so she doesn't necessarily stop on a dime. But you wouldn't expect it for an old kind of tractor like this. Why it's 14 in reverse, I have no idea. Look, why is it 14 in reverse? You don't often see that, do you? So it's 14 in forward and reverse. That can't be right. Surely he's done that wrong. So he's got the lights here. So these are kind of a xenon kind of yellow color, but the light on the ground is kind of a white LED. So I don't know if that's right. Just check everything is working okay. There's 2 stages of lights. Not a bad tractor though. Not too shabby. Kind of like this one. It's got a lot of options on this thing, you know. Oh, okay. Does it not have a rear PTO? It does, and it spins, look. And it has some electrical and hydraulic points up here. But it is not connecting properly. Watch this. Yeah, look at that. Look at the PTO. So that's a problem right there, my friends. That should not be happening. So the two hydraulic points are attached correctly, and so is the electric. That PTO is not. That PTO is not connected properly. And it is, Jesus, it is swinging all over the place. Holy shit. The attacher joint in this thing is fucked. Look at this. It is fucked. Oh baby, this thing's broken. No, I don't know. I don't think that's the crone. I think this is the tractor. Look at that shit. Look, she's are the wheels off the ground? What the fuck? Maybe the attacher's just too low. Yeah, the attacher point in this thing is way too low. Yeah, so the attacher joint for this is just way too low for this thing. Let me try something else. Just get a trailer or something. Get this current. Nice black smoke. Only 15 mph, but so that's appropriate. The mud flaps are animated, which is very nice. See that? Oh, very nice. It's animated, those mud flaps. This tractor is really struggling with this. Yeah, the weight of the trailer is just very, you know, it's not designed for this. Look. So the attacher joint here is just way too low. So I'm just wondering if that's a configuration thing. Maybe I've got the wrong type of attacher joint. You know, the position. Oh look! Oh, I think I have it. Watch this. Hold on a second. I may have screwed that up. I have. Look! The attacher joint is changing. What an idiot! So this has an attacher joint at the top. That's below. That's below. Yeah, I got the wrong bloody version. Yeah, no wonder it wasn't working right. There we go, look at that, look. There we go, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that was me. I fucked that up. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, I mean, there are obviously use cases where you'd have a a lower attacher joint, for smaller pieces of equipment. So yeah, I like this. Very, very nice. Lizard T25. Very, very nice. Not, it's not a powerhouse. It's not a, you're not going to be pulling any 12-meter plows or anything with this shit. But for a lower, a classic kind of lower power tractor, if you're doing an old timer, old school farm, very nice. Something different. I don't have an issue with that. So then we have another one, which is the Lizard T25A. And then there's another one. And then you get, holy shit, look at all the tools you get. Okay, I didn't even know this stuff was here. There's a shit ton of stuff. And then you get another version of it. Is that a different model? Nothing. Work lamp 1, 2, and on. So you can change the lights. You put a cabin on it. You get a peak. A peak. Is that what they call it? A peak. That's a different design again. So that's interesting. Quite a few options on this thing. Look at this, look. Not bad. Hook. Oh, there's the kind of that's the kind of the hitch hook. I don't know, attacher thingy, like a pin or a hook. Old or new type. Gearbox. I don't see what is changing. Yeah, inside the cabin there is something changing, all right. Don't know if you can see that. It's probably underneath. So yeah, there is something changing inside the cab. Weight. Nothing. You put that on. 2, 3, 4 without. So that's kind of the maximum weight. Front attacher. So you can have that one there. That's custom. Interesting. Wheel setup is standard. It's kind of a different wheel there. A higher back. Oh, you can raise up the back. Back 2. So that's kind of that one there. I like the wheels. I like the little wheels they have in this thing. Main color. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So they're kind of variations on the same kind of color, really, aren't they? Look. I mean, there is some variation, but they're all very samey as well. Design color. So you can change the kind of the under ass, I guess you would call it. Rims should be self-explanatory. So this is the T25A. This is the T30A80. So it's another bloody version. So what is the horsepower of this? So this is 30. And this is 30. So I'm going to go with that one to kind of tell them a difference, tell them apart. The hook. So we got the old and then we have the new gearbox. We're going to go with the new. The weight. Looks like he has different wheels in this thing. Front loader attacher again. Wheel sub standard. So it's just 2 wheel options in this one for some reason. Main color. Design color. And then rim color. So here are your 2 tractors. Different wheels. Those are skinny boys. Look at those. Look at the size of those bloody things. Jesus. Look at these ones. I don't know. Are they even tractor tires? These? They look like off-road tires. Look at the hubcap. I don't know. Not sure if they're kind of appropriate for this kind of tractor. They kind of look the same to me. Just looking at the front here. Oh, there we go. So the dashboard lights are illuminated, which is nice. Oh, there we go. Changes gears. This is manual? I wonder if this is manual gears. I don't know. 17 mph. Look at the smoke billowing out of this thing. Oh, crap. Once again, it goes full speed reverse. Look at that, look. Wow. I've not known tractors to have a, you know, same kind of forward and reverse speeds. Again, we have that xenon light and a xenon yellow color light, and it does look like he has actually changed the color temperature to yellow, so they match. So that's good. That's a good thing. So everything works. Three stages of lights. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like the interior of this thing. I love the texturing on the steering wheel. Look at the steering wheel. That looks like a kind of an old cast iron steering wheel. You see that? None of this fancy plastic stuff or composite. That's an old school bloody steering wheel right there. And then you have this one. So these are kind of skinny boys, look. They are quite skinny. Kobe Gaming, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh, so this is a simple IC. Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, nice. No. Open the door. Close the door. Ooh, very nice. You can take off the hood/bonnet. Back on. Something up here. Oh, I love it. So you have alternatives. You can take it all off, or you can have it animated like a hinge. Just take it off, or you can. Very nice. So there's another IC function here, but I don't know what that is operating. Let's see the engine fan. What else does he have in here? I'm assuming he has, I see, function inside. He has. Oh, you can take off the door. Very nice. Cool. What else do we have? You can open the bloody window. Oh, very nice. Cool. Open the back window. What else do we have? Open the side window. Just take the door off. That is awesome. What do you think of that one, guys? Another very nice mod. This is on the mod hub. And then we get the attachers. So you can change all various, you know, put all sorts of stuff on it. You can change the color as well, obviously. Then we get attachments. We get a holy bucket. And a universal bucket. Color options on these. Some pretty cool stuff. All sorts of very fancy attachments here. Kind of an old style front loader here. Front loader attacher or whatever you call it. So yeah, that's the way these kind of things function. You can basically they have no hydraulic movement of the bucket, you know, so they just kind of swing like that. You know, if you want to use them. Yeah, the front implements or tools are rigid. You know, they're not hydraulically operated, I guess is the word. And that would be, I don't know, I'm assuming this is a silage fork or something like that. So that's a bucket. That's that's for potatoes and sugar beets. Interesting. And that's for silage and forage or whatever you call it. And that's a bale spike. So you get the bale spike as well. So yeah, nice little pack of tools. So yeah, this is on the mod hub as well. I don't know if it's for console or PC. I have no idea. But it's definitely on the mod hub. So yeah. So the Lizard T25 is on the mod hub. The Lizard T25A-T30 is on the mod hub. The Fiat is on the mod hub. Okay. So yeah, that's on the mod hub. Obviously the John Deere 710 is on the mod hub. And then we have this is on the mod hub as well. So the Novag is not on the mod hub. The Vogelschlang or Sang is not on the mod hub. And obviously the John Deere 710 by Haubi or Haubi is also not on the mod hub. So those would be your quote-unquote dodgy mods. And the Crone is not on the mod hub either. That one. So yeah, overall, some very, very nice mods. And I think we've looked at everything now. And I think I think all the logs are clean on everything, which is always a good thing. Want to make sure that all your mods are, functioning properly. And of course, you have to test them in game as well. So it's not just whether you have a clean log, you have to test the bloody mods to make sure that they are functioning as they should be. And according to my results, everything is A-OK. I don't have any issues recommending any of these mods to people. So I'm not going to tell you where to get them. You should know the correct places, the old quote unquote dodgy websites. And they are out there. If you liked what you saw, you can go download them. PC only, obviously. And some of them, of course, are not going to be on the Mod Hub. Some of them are, some of them are not. So there you go, my friends. That is it from me. Just a look at a few mods, random selection of mods, Some good stuff in there, I think, Some old and new, Hopefully some of that interested you, entertained you, whatever. So, my friends, we are going to end the stream there. Let's say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. And yeah, God willing, we shall see you on the next one. But for right now, my friends, we're going to say thank you.